I just read the first volume of Thunder 3 by Yuki Ikeda because I have a bad habit of buying the first volume of manga and then never reading it. But in 2026, I'm trying to change that. I'm reading a different first volume of manga in my collection every day until I've read them all. Thunder 3 is the story of these three guys on the front, and in their world, everything is pretty simple and basic. They talk about the simple stuff that middle school boys would. They have an annoying little sister. They're just best friends, and in their world, it's also drawn very uniquely. It looks like an old school anime. Think Doraemon, right? But something weird happens. They get this disc and they put it into the PS5. I believe it was a PlayStation 5. They start playing it, and suddenly their sister crawls through the television and ends up in an alternate reality. They follow their sister in after she's kidnapped by aliens, and they rush to try to figure out what's going on. They find alternate reality versions of themselves as well as other people that they know in their reality, and they've decided they're going to save their sister because also in this alternate reality they seem to have superpowers. They can jump as high as Superman and all this stuff. It's pretty crazy, but everybody can see them and they still look chibi like this. This is absolutely a series that at the very least is deeply inspired by series like Gantz and Gigant and Inuyashiki. Everything about the world inside of the game looks like something that Hiroya Oku would have drawn or did draw. I'm not convinced that it's not himself doing this, but this could maybe be one of Hiroya Oku's assistants. I don't think Yuki Ikeda had done anything before this series, so it's pretty crazy and pretty weird how similar his style is to the style of Oku. I loved this. I thought this was awesome. The way that he paces himself, the paneling, the dialogue, it's all very fast-paced. It's also similar to Oku. It really reminds me of Gigant, another series by Hiroya Oku. And I found this to be in that same zone, but much less, less nudity, obviously, than Gigant. And this was less violent and gratuitous. But I think that this is a really cool setup for a story because I think there's a lot of things they can play with, whether it's the aliens in the alternate reality or the superpowers. There's a lot to play with and eat up. So Thunder 3 is an absolute keep. I'm definitely going to be buying more of this series and can't wait to read more. Which volume 1 do you guys want to see me read next?